Hey everyone, thanks for checking out our 4 tips to master New Hudl for the upcoming season. First, we'll look at your video and help you find, watch, and navigate your video. Then, we'll take a look at adding and editing your data. Next, we'll go over playlist creation, including how to add presentations and slides. And lastly, we'll go over some tendency tips with filtering and finding your reports. You'll see here that on the left-hand side of the screen will be your upcoming schedule entry with those opponents. To view any video that you've uploaded to your account, you can select your team from the top of the list and you'll then see any video on the right-hand side of the screen. These will also be organized by season so that you can find new or old films. If you're looking for a specific opponent film, simply select their name from the list on the left and you'll see those videos have been filtered down to any game that is associated with that team. We know the top reason many of you use Hudl is for film review, so now we'll jump right into the video. To open a video, select the play button next to the title. When your video has loaded, you'll see this new breakdown view. You'll see a very familiar grid at the bottom of the screen that includes all of your breakdown data. You can still edit and add any data here just like before. You'll also notice these new tendency cards on the right-hand side, which allow you to visualize your data in live time. To rearrange this layout, simply select the breakdown button on the top right corner of the screen to move around any of these modules. You can move the tendencies to the left and put the grid on the right, or rearrange it however you would like. Next, we have an Analyze layout, which will give you a full screen view of your tendencies. You can also view the video along with this by clicking the Analyze button and moving the tendencies to the right or left side of the screen so that you can also watch the video along with it. Lastly, we have the Watch layout. From the Watch layout, you'll still have a banner across the top of the screen to give you a preview of the data associated with this clip. To save any of these layouts as your default view, simply select the view that you'd like to see and select Set Default View. This will make sure that this is how your new Hudl video experience loads each time you open up a new video. Now let's jump into adding and editing data. Being able to personalize your data is a very important part of New Hudl. Simply double-click into any of the cells in your breakdown data to enter any new details. You can use the Return or Enter button on your keyboard to move down through the plays. You can also use the Tab button to move to the right once you've entered in some details. Using these keyboard shortcuts can make it very easy to manage your data and quickly navigate through your clips. If you're looking for a new column or want to edit your column set, simply select My Columns on the right-hand side of the screen to create a new field set or navigate between existing sets. Simply select the New button to create a new set, and you'll see here all of the options that you have. To add a new column to this set, simply select the column that you're looking for, and you'll see it appear on the right-hand side. You can now reorganize these by dragging and dropping them for the order that they will appear from left to right. Once you're done, select Done to save these changes. You'll now see this column where you've placed it in your grid. Now we'll dive into creating a playlist and adding slides to that playlist. Using the tendency cards on the right-hand side makes creating a playlist faster and easier than ever. Before we get started, I'll point out that this banner at the top of the screen shows that we're on clip 1 of 147 of this game. Using the tendency cards on the right-hand side, we can hover over any of these filters to see how many clips that will filter our game down. For this example, we'll take a look at our first down plays, and then we'll filter by passing plays, and lastly, we'll filter by trips formation. This now shows us all 8 plays that are first down pass play out of trips. To create this playlist, select Add To from the top of this banner. We'll select New Playlist, and then you can title this playlist. Once you've titled the playlist, select the blue check mark to save this playlist. You'll see that these 8 clips now live on this playlist, but once we add a second game into our account, we can continue adding clips to this existing playlist. To add a slide to this playlist and create a presentation, select Add Slide above the breakdown grid. Here, we'll be able to upload an image, PDF, or PowerPoint file here. Once we've uploaded this file, we can then rearrange it within our clips. Lastly, we'll take a closer look at our tendency cards. As we've already seen, we can use the tendency cards to filter out our clips from each game. We can also hover over a given card and select the Reports button to open an expanded report. First, we'll see this overview report, which will give us a breakdown on the given tendency. We can select more detail to find out more about this report. We can also create a custom report by changing this overview and reporting on a different situation or tendency. If we would like to save or share this report, select the three buttons at the top of the column and we'll see a Save and Share option. We can also show the full report. This will expand the report to our full page. From here, we can change what we'd like to report on or add a second category. This will be the best way to create custom reports with fewer clicks than before. Lastly, to print out this report, select the Print option in the top right corner. This will allow you to save this report as a PDF on your desktop or send it directly to your printer. Lastly, if you would like to navigate to see all of your tendency cards on one page, select the Analyze button and select the Full Screen option. This will allow you to see all of your tendency cards on the same page and will help you gather insights based off of your data.